Hello and welcome to Hobz and Friendz. Today we're going to do another random zone. Nothing special today, but we're going to try to get from 75 to 80, I think, is the goal today, but I think we're not going to get that far. Experience is slowing down. We're still in an experience bonus, but let's see what we get. Oceangreen Village. All right, that kind of sets us up in a place I want to be anyway, so I would like to add 80 to start into the Seeds of Destruction expansion, but luckily everything is done except to the Partisan of Light here, and Tawani and Nomerga are at the same places, so that kind of works out for me, because that's what I plan on doing for about a month. We're gonna dig around and try to do quests for about a month. And then we'll see where that takes us at the end of this. We need a broken time stone. Grab that, throw that in here. My bags are terrible at the moment. And I am wearing full Paragon armor now. So we did that back in the Sons of Duel series for this guy. And so it's pretty nice. And then I bought the Broken Mirror mask, which is slightly worse than the Paragon mask, but I don't have a Paragon mask for some reason. But it gives Echo of Anger, which is 20% extra aggro. Yeah, this would be good. And then the weapons I'm using that I got from the auction house are better than the level 75 Broken Mirror weapons. So I'm a little shocked there, but we're good that way. So before we pop in, let's make sure we have everybody on burn. Otherwise, this could be a very short introduction with a long start over. So this will take us to Plane of Time. Inside the Plane of Time, we can click the time portal to go into the void, which will then allow us to pick which void area we want to go to. Pretty cool, huh? I think if we hit 80, right, we're probably going to go to the next episode is most likely going to be Bloody Kithcore, to go finish up those 4 quests there. But we'll see how that goes. I may do those quests offline while we have everything marked as, you know, AA. But we'll see, just so like we get everybody synchronized to the same spots. I just want to see how hard this is going to be. All right, let's get you singing a song so we can move at a decent rate here. And if you talk to this guy here inside a Plane of Knowledge, he'll also teleport you to this. And so you want this thing right here, this shiny little thing. You're just going to click it. It's going to take you to the void. All right, once you're in the void, you get this, like, you know, this island here, and there's portals to different places, right? We're going to Oceangreen Hills to the village, so we're going to go to Portal 1, which is that one right there, and you can see the Kinos flag right up there, so that's hilarious. All right, so since Hobz has this is kind of funny. Since Hobz has more of the expansion done than these guys, they're in different versions of the void. Which is kind of funny and annoying at the same time, since then I have to run these guys separate over here. But let's zone Hobz over first, right here. I think that was right. I don't know. Oh god, he went the wrong way. Let's see here. Let's do clouding, and then we'll run them in. Because there are mobs that will attack you when you zone in if you're not careful. Alright, so we gotta click him back over. Alright, now we're all here in this zone. So to get to the village, we just need to go to the other side, which the village is Kinos, right? This is Kinos Hills, and we're gonna go into the village, so it's not too bad. Now, I don't know if anything sees Invis here, but we do have Invis going, so theoretically we should be fine. I guess I should con something as we walk, we walk by. That was about snow. Nice. But this is Keno's Hill for all intents and purposes. And it's just a straight shot across the zone. We'll hang out in the village for a little while. I've already done all the quests, so we don't have to worry about any of that here. But definitely, it's good, right? And these are blue, so I think we can probably do Bloody Kithcore next episode. I didn't realize these things were blue. All right, so I'm the only one here, and there are 2 named. I'm missing on Hobz here to finish the Hunter of the Zone. So let's kind of look and see if we can find these guns. So the Plague Caller spawns down here, and then a Gravid Beetle spawns right on there. So we're gonna hunt for the names while we're here. I think that'll make it fun. Let's see what these things con. This is a King Snake. This is blue. This is disappointing. I would assume these were a little higher than 75, but look how fast we kill them though. All right, we can roll, I think, all this stuff and to figure it out later. Wow, I did not realize these would be blue. So 75 maybe. I mean, you can come here at 75. You might be able to come here at 70, I would say, based on like kind of what I'm seeing here now. Cracked Lightstone. That seems like an inventory trap. Alright, Master Putrid Mancer Felid. Alright, we're gonna go kill him. I think it's that guy right there. Yeah, that's him. Alright, we got an ad. Not a big deal. Gonna rampage the ones we got on us. Oh yeah, this is crunchy. Alright, what do we get here? We get some cloth sandals, alright. Roll those out, roll that out. Gem encrusted nugget, roll that. And that, and the wolfing. I just roll everything, so I don't have to look at the thing, but works out pretty well. Alright, Twisted Limb. Should be around here somewhere. I don't even know what the model is, so. It says it spawns in this general area. Yeah, let's do this. I mean, a lot of named are up, so we're gonna get them all. Twisted Limb is ahead and to the left, so it's over here. There it is, right there. All right. How many will we get on us? I think that's like the kind of the fun right there. Is, we get a train of lower mobs that I think my mercenaries can solo. Am I taking damage here? I'm taking a little bit of damage here, so it's something interesting to think about. I'm running at the moment three mercenaries. They are all, it's a nice bow. They're all DPS mercenaries, so our healing is 100% number guard at this point. All right, that's another name down. Let's see here, we got the Crimson Bat. Straight ahead, where is he at? He is kinda in this area over here. Unless that's him. Oh, he's right there. Look at that. The Crimson Bat. And number guard is like rooted or something. I don't know what the hell that was. Where are my guys at? Alright, we got a cloth hat, another caster item. Can't use. Alright, the clay beast. That one is directly south down here. So we should be able to make it through down here. You know, kill anything that aggroes on us when we get there. I don't think I could build a train big enough to make me upset. Because these are all very, very easy. Alright, so he should... Yeah, there he's... right there. Alright, let's grab him. There we go. And we'll just kill this. And it looks like my mercenaries decided to, you know, get the job done over there, so... I guess one day they'll show up here. They killed that undead one that was following us. It looks like we got 2 more named I can see on tracking on the other screen, so... A nice day today. There we go, and we get leather boots from this guy. More items we can't use. And then elegant leather cap and another fang. Alright, perfect. So we got that done. Let's see here what who's left. The Blight Wisp. I guess it helps to see what direction he is. He is straight ahead of... Oh wait, now it's behind the bard. No, straight ahead. She is just faced the wrong way. I think it's over in this area. I think it's that yellow one we see right there. Yep. We're just gonna walk on top of it. Leave that. We can't loot it anyway. All these different fangs. Alright, we got chain boots this time. Well, there we go. So this is a nice little set of armor you can get in this zone here. We also got a shaman ring 2 spell. And we also got a enchanter ring 2 spell. So good stuff there. And these wild branches and stuff are kind of rare to get. Now that should be like all of that. Let me just look over here. So let's go over to that section and we'll just kill everything over there and hopefully trigger that named here and a respawn or 2. Don't want to go in the water. Like these beetles, I think, are the placeholder. Oh, this is the gravid fire beetle. Is this the one that we're missing? It is. Oh my gosh, nice. Oh, that is exciting. There we go. What do we get on him? We got a red shell mask, which is a nice mask. So we'll roll that out. All right. And okay, so we got those ones done. That means if we go up here and we kill these undead, we should be able to trigger the next one. Maybe in another respawn. Obviously, the experience here is less than what we'd probably expect or desire, but I mean, look how fast I'm killing these with like 0 effort on my part, right? So I don't want that. So definitely, you know, 0.5 with an experience potion during a 100% experience bonus is not that great. At this level, anyway. I'm trying to figure out where all the placeholders are. And looks like he can spawn over there also. Let me look at Nomregard's achievements for this hunter. Looks like he's missing a few of them too, so I might just passively get it here. I think it's these whiskered bats is what we're looking for. I mean, they're 0.5. That one was one before that was 0.1 or 1.0. Zombie flesh, trade skill item. So, just depends on what kind of effort you want to put into it, right? I mean, with 3 mercenaries, this is going pretty quick, so I think it would be annoying with more than 3 boxes because the auto follow would probably break a lot more than you'd really want to have happen. There we go, just roll it all. Right, we're just gonna pretty much massacre everything around this area. What is that? Alright, you can't loot that, so that's loot there. What did I do? Summary. Let me see yours. This is 20. You're missing the same ones. It's weird. I could have swore I came here like solo 20, so I assume she would have more named than anybody else, but I guess not. Or I'm gonna kill these humanoids here in a second. Infected bad, black and death cab. That's a quest item we don't want. I highly recommend doing all the quests here. These are the quests in this zone and the previous zone, and I think one other zone in this area that give you the Paragon armor, right? So this is how easy it would be to get Paragon armor, and it'd be no problem in lesser gear either. So just make sure you get buffed in guild lobby, and you'll be absolutely fine here. Human parts, human blood. Starting a little collection there. Fine steel. Naginata. No thanks. But right here is the zone into the Temple of Bertoxilus, which is a nice little Little dungeon. I feel like it gets reused, the same format. It gets reused in the Broken Mirror, but it's just still a nice dungeon. There we go. Look at tracking here. We have this on reverse alpha. We're probably gonna want consider. I think that's what I want. I don't think they're gonna be red here. I think they're gonna be yellow. Can we just leave these on corpse so this window stops popping up? Yeah, let's go over here. How are we doing level-wise? 45%. Jeez. Yeah. I don't think we're going to, I don't think we're going to hit it. I don't even think we're going to get 76 today, honestly, at this point. This is a lot slower than I was expecting. Especially in this expansion, right? We're like way ahead of where we probably should be. Well, some of these are worth 1%. So that's not too bad, I guess. Only 100 of them per kill, you know? Or per level. There we go. Just gotta keep an eye on track over here. And maybe we can possibly get the rest of the names. It'd be nice to get the hunter done. I think there is a hunter bonus going on. They just didn't announce it. 'Cause I've seen more named in the last few days than I have in a while. There we go. So with the information I've gotten here, like I thought I needed 80 for this. I totally forgot that you could do it before. I think I went here at 75 on Tawani, and she was able to solo this. So definitely, now that I remember that, that is good information to have. So I'm probably, what I'll do is I'm going to turn on AA experience and synchronize these three characters across everything. So bring everybody up to Hobz's level right here. So you completed field to scale, and if I don't have to read everything, it goes so fast. I'll be done in this afternoon. So we'll get all that synchronized, I think, after this. And then next episode, we're going to go straight into beetle wrangling. I think I tried doing that one. I got frustrated because it's annoying. But we'll go straight into that and finish up Torsic, kind of work our way through all that. And if you're curious how we got to that point, you can just watch the Sons of Thule series, where we did that, and we actually had level locked the original character. Hobz was level locked at 85 and was going through pretty much everything. So we'll do that. I was also going to do a Gribbles. We can do a Gribbles at some point, like just to go through it, because it's so fun to do a, do a Grubbles at least once, every character. We can't do the TBM stuff because we already have that done, right? We won't get that free level doing that. Where is it at here? Broken Mirror. So he's already got some of it done. Not all of that. I realized really early on in that expansion when I was going to do it that it didn't yield experience in any kind of meaningful way at 75. So that is how that works. All right, let's look here. No named yet. Oh, we killed everything here. Like, I'll kill the rest of these bats. I feel like oh, there it is. Malign. No, that's not the right placeholder. I mean, not the right name, but I think somebody needs it. We need this one, Plague Caller. Alright, we get here, a leather helmet. Son of a gun. Alright, let's just roll that out. Aura of Loyalty? That is a cleric spell. Alright, congratulations, no regard. What is on here? Leave whatever that is. Alright. Let's go closer over here. Maybe it's the zombies that are what we're looking for here. I feel like that could be... no, that's the putrids. Yeah, I'm thinking the zombies I got here is what we're looking for. Because there's a bunch of zombies that spawn in this little area right here. I mean, that was 1.4 for the yellow one, so definitely worth it. Come on. Bat fur. Oh god, our bags are already like full of junk. Oh man. Looks like there's another one right here. But I'm kind of excited to do some underfoot. I think it'll go pretty quick if we power up like maybe a zone per episode. I think that might work out pretty well. I've never done any of it before, so that's gonna make it like different for me because it's something I've never done. So I don't even think I've done like an intro quest there. I've gone there a few times, like to I think I did a Beastlord solo series once, and I went there and he got destroyed. Like absolutely 85 heroic, just absolutely clobbered. And I was like, all right, well, we're not doing this. I just like walked away. And then I've come back a few times, trying, just to do the daily heroic thing from the guy in Plane of Knowledge, right? Franklin's Quest. And it's just like, you know what? Too hard. So I'm kind of excited. And then I realized there is going to be a little bit of House of Thule, so that's going to be fun. I love that zone. I didn't do... Apparently, I didn't do the last 2 zones on all the boxes in the last series. So, we'll redo those last 2 zones. I think it was getting to like there was like a tedious drop in one of the zones I was just getting annoyed with. You know, with 6 characters, you know, waiting for, you know, a tedious drop, get annoyed. But I think we can just plow through it with these guys real quick. I'm literally just running from mob to mob at the moment. I don't see much on track at the moment to kill. 76%, not too bad. I want zombies, and I think if we go up this direction, we might find more. There's a skeleton, that works. That's a placeholder for a different one. Trying to like scout the horizon while we're killing this thing. All right, let's just grab all this stuff and run over here. Oh, there's nothing. I don't know where my mercenaries are killing this stuff at. But the mercenaries can solo here, so you don't have much. You don't have much to worry about here unless you just like don't do anything, I guess. Just stand around, you might die. But even that's probably not guaranteed. Oh, she stopped singing for some reason. So what are we at? 79%. I think we'll push this until 76. I don't think it's worth going any further in this zone, in all honesty. But what I'm going to do after this episode is I'm going to go off to Bloody Kithcore and get these guys like synchronized up and just plow through all those, all the quests they're missing real quick. And then whenever they're synced up, we'll just start from there. Since I read all the quests in the Sons of Thule series for everything up to wherever Hobz is. And I don't feel like reading them again. My voice can't take that right now. All right, let's go back over here. These, yeah, the cultists are up, so let's do those. There's a named cultist guy that spawns over here, Master Puture Master, so he might spawn. These have a little bit more hit points, but they're worth like 1.3, 1.2, so they're definitely worth the extra, yeah, 0.9 on that guy, never mind. Oh, we lost, yeah, we lost our, experience potion, that's why. See if I can get that guy on me. I think with the anger mask plus the bold attacks, I feel like we're getting a little bit better aggro without having aggro weapons, because that's kind of like what the problem is the only way to get anger weapons at this level is raids, and I don't have level 75 raid weapons at the moment that yield you know, that have the anger on them. So that's kind of where that whole line goes. I had to, like, I couldn't find them on raidloot.com, but I was able to find them searching in Alakazam, because I bought an Alakazam membership for like $9 for the year, right? Like, it's like nothing, and it makes the website like 1,000 times better. I kid you not. Like, besides getting rid of all the ads, it makes it just like, I don't know. The search works. And there's like more information on the crafting stuff too that I didn't even know was there. So it's almost as good, if not better in some cases, than EQ Traders, considering it doesn't work very well right now. So it's definitely worth $9 a year. But yeah, and they even changed my name for me when I submitted a support ticket. So very nice. But definitely, it's not an ad or anything. I'm just genuinely like it. It's a little. It's like it doesn't have like, so if you take like EQ Resource, right? EQ Resource has a lot of the current stuff. It doesn't have any of the older, before House of Thule stuff, and even the House of Thule stuff on EQ Resource is a little outdated. It's not even accurate in some spots, but it's definitely like, these websites are very useful for finding information about these things. And I find the progression page on Alakazam kind of covers everything you need to know for all these expansions from start to finish, for like all these little quests and links to the quests, so you can figure out where does this thing start, right? That's usually the biggest problem I have, is where do I start this quest? Rune of Yovzen. That's an enchanter quest spell. I'm thinking Gnomeregard should be an enchanter in a next life. I think that would be kind of cool. I don't know what anybody else would be though. Let's see here. Infected animal organ. Maybe that's a vendor fodder. I don't know. Alright, Maligned is back up. Let's go kill him again. Yeah, we're 95% in already. Alright, let's go kill him. Should be... He should be like right over here. We're gonna kill the gravid fire beetle though. Yeah, I don't know why the line is not right here. He should be. Unless somebody else is in zone. Nope. Alright, we got another red mask, which I can't loot. Let's send that to Tuwani. Wow, really? Too lazy to click on the tracking to see if I can track him. The hell is this? This Whiskblow is like soloing this guy. That's funny. Alright, leave that there. What did you do? Why are you over here? Heading to the right. So it should be over here. Maybe the zombies are him? Behind and to the right. Get a pretty big train of mobs here. Heading to the right. Over there, I guess. Alright, let's deal with this little train of mobs here. Oh, 76. What do we get here? We got a lot. Plus ones to everything. We got Journal Sturdiest, so more hit points. Mark of the Mage Hunter, which I'm not 100% sure what that one was. Mark of the Mage Hunter absorbs 25% of incoming direct spell damage. Nice. Let's put that like right there. Oh, we got Blast of Anger. That is a hatred increasing thing. So let's grab that one. I'm going to put that one... I'm going to put it right there. I'm not going to put it in my multivine right yet. I don't feel like that's probably the place for that one to go. Infused Rage 2. Passive ability grants your melee attacks with a 25% to trigger Infusion Rage, which increases my hatred. Nice. Let's see here. Gut Punch. Increases your target's hatred for me. Alright, we'll put that one right there. Gut Punch Strike. Oh, gives us more damage when we taunt. Alright. Perfect. And everything else is like +1 to like what we already have, so that's nice. Alright, where the hell is this guy? He's behind the bard, so he's over here. There he is, right there. And how far off are you? Oh, you're not too bad. Alright, let's get him 76 too. He didn't have an experience potion for the first part of this episode. And we got another leather cowl. Let's just send that to like somebody. Alright, now we can go back over here. Snake attacking us. Could just ignore it, I think. These seem to be the best experience in the zone. These cultists. There we go. Now I noticed like from 70 to 75, the bard got like terrible songs, like nothing good at all. It's like they forgot to give put the spells in the vendor in plain knowledge. They were like all like nothing's an upgrade. So I'm hoping the 76 to 80 spells are definitely fixed for that. But I was like totally disappointed when getting her 70 to 76 songs. Maybe it's just they don't sell them on the Plane of Knowledge vendor. I didn't bother to go look anywhere else. It's like they were expecting you to reuse your previous tier songs. Alright. Oh, we got a warrior one, finally. Nice. Nice warrior rank 2 spell. That is nice. Let's see here. There's a guy. Alright, these are respawning, might as well. Just want to get Gnome Regard to 76 and then should be good. Let's just leave whatever that is because it's apparently too far away. Perfect. Now, there's a lot of these clicky items on stuff, so make sure you click your items at this point in the game to make sure you get your extra AAs and stuff. You don't need the buff that it leaves on. The permanent buffs usually do nothing, so you don't have to waste a buff slot, but that looked weird over there, like different colors. It's confusing me for a second. Go. And what I'll do is while I'm syncing them up, I'm just gonna let them be AA experience, and then we'll get all that done while they're 76, I guess. Didn't realize it could do it this low. But this is going so fast that I don't think Bloody Kithgore is going to be much different. I believe it's a tier 1 too. There we go. Perfect. Just disappointed we didn't get more named while we're here, but there's always another playthrough. Like if we do achievements, Slayer, General, let's see, Conquest, Special maybe. Anyway, I've killed 1,000 humans. Should be the next tier. There we go, playable races. We're almost at doesn't play well with others, so ideally, you know, you want to get those all maxed out, all the Slayer achievements, because that gives you a nice little boost in damage to everything in the game once you max it all out. Oh, sweet. Number guard leveled up, and we got an elaborate Defiant Spear. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call this episode here. This experience is easy. I'm gonna give it that. It's easy experience, but definitely not worth your time otherwise. If you're not trying to get easy experience, but there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna get these characters synced up in the Seeds of Destruction expansion, and then once that is done, we will resume videos and go from there. So thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.